Creating lifelike props for film, theater, or haunted attractions often demands a careful balance between realism and practicality. Lightweight foam props, such as gruesome severed hands or decaying zombie heads, have revolutionized the world of special effects, offering both striking visuals and easy handling. The artistry behind these props begins with choosing the right materials, techniques, and tools. One essential tool for adding hyper-realistic texture is the Carbide Burr, a rotary carving device that sculpts and refines foam surfaces with remarkable precision. To start the process, imagine a block of rigid foam, often polystyrene or polyurethane. This raw material is favored for its light weight and ease of manipulation. Before carving, the artist sketches or transfers the desired shape onto the foam, mapping out the contours of a hand, the sunken cheekbones of a zombie head, or the jagged edges of a fresh wound. Shaping begins with larger blades, rasps, or hot wire cutters whittling down the foam to a rough outline. The true magic happens when the Carbide Burr comes into play. Carbide burrs are small, robust bits that attach to rotary tools like Dremels. Their unique surface, covered in sharp, patterned teeth, allows them to dig into foam and create intricate details. With a steady hand, the artist begins to carve out the subtle wrinkles of knuckles, the torn edges of muscle, the deep crevices of decayed flesh. The burr's spinning motion peels away layers, giving the foam a tactile, organic finish. For severed hands, each finger is painstakingly textured. Tendons are defined, veins are etched, and the skin is distressed to mimic trauma. Zombie heads take on a new level of realism as the Burr sculpts rotted eye sockets, cracked lips, and mottled bowed, uneven skin. Texture is everything. To achieve a believable look, the artist varies their pressure and technique. Light passes with the Burr create faint scar tissue or subtle pores, while the deeper gouges simulate wounds, gashes, or exposed bone. Around the wrist of a severed hand, jagged edges and torn foam suggest the violence of separation. On the zombie's face, the Burr crafts pits and lesions, hinting at the ravages of decay. These minute details catch the light, casting shadows and highlights that bring the prop to life. Once carving is complete, the foam typically undergoes a sealing process. A thin coat of flexible adhesive, or latex, is brushed over the surface, closing the open cells of the foam and preparing it for paint. This layer not only enhances durability, but ensures that paint adheres smoothly, preserving the carved details. Painting is a multi-step journey. Base coats establish the flesh tones, while washes of reds, purples, and browns add depth. Dry brushing accentuates the raised areas created by the Burr, making wounds pop and skin textures stand out. Blood effects, rot, and grime are applied with sponges, brushes, or even airbrushes for subtle blending. The versatility of foam props is unmatched. They are light enough for actors to wield convincingly, safe for stunt work, and easy to transport. Yet, thanks to the precision of Carbide Burr detailing, they hold up to close scrutiny, fooling audiences and cameras alike. These props become more than set dressing. They are immersive elements that elevate the storytelling experience. In the hands of a skilled artist, foam and Carbide burrs transform into tools of illusion. Severed hands pulse with imagined agony. Zombie heads leer menacingly, every pore and wound telling a story. Whether for a blockbuster movie or a neighborhood haunted house, the artistry of carved foam props invites viewers to suspend disbelief and step into a world where the boundary between reality and fantasy blurs. The anytime you see a horror scene come alive, remember the craft behind it. The quiet whir of a Carbide burr, the careful shaping of foam, and the relentless pursuit of realism that makes the impossible seem real.